English based on NCBTS and table of specifications. Remedial instruction in English take into consideration student inadequacies in language and literature competencies for remediation purposes. Remedial instruction, also known as development education, basic skills education, compensatory education, preparatory education, and academic upgrading, is education designed to assist students in order to achieve expected competencies in core academic skills such as literacy and numeracy. Remedial teaching is intended for students who, for one reason or another, have fallen behind the rest of the class. Basically, remedial instruction is a type of clinical teaching. It is a spiral process of assessment, instruction, reassessment. The subjects are targeted at low achievement learners or underprepared students. After the teacher diagnoses students' learning difficulties, a remedial course will be designed in accordance with the students' needs. The teacher takes initiative in offering the instruction and an evaluation will be conducted during and after the implementation of the remedial instruction to examine the actual effectiveness of the course. Minor adjustments would be made based on the results of the evaluation to ensure that students are able to catch up in regular classes. Remedial programs are usually offered during normal school hours. However, more and more schools offer after-school and summer school programs. Programs implemented after school or in summer are reported to be more successful as students do not have to miss the normal classroom instruction while attending the remedial course. Remedial programs include the following types: compensatory program, supplemental program, tutorial program, adaptive program, basic skills program, and learning strategies training program. The compensatory program provides necessary services to at-risk students who are from disadvantaged backgrounds to help them overcome learning problems and increase academic achievement. It also requires the involvement of school staff and parents. The supplemental program is a support program that aims to help students master content-oriented materials, improve study skills or test-taking strategies tailored to the specific needs of a class. As for the tutorial program, learning tasks require a great deal of practice. Trained tutors can be effective. The higher achieving tutors can offer extra explanation and practices to the achieving students and meanwhile reduce teachers' workload. In the adaptive program, the teacher uses alternative instructional strategies and resources to meet the learning needs of individual students for them to effectively master basic skills in academic subjects. The teacher could choose different teaching materials or even compile materials that appeal to students' interests and learning level. Alternative evaluation methods rather than traditional paper and pencil tests could be used to measure students' achievement. In the basic skills program, the instruction focuses on teaching students to acquire the basic skills required in certain subjects so that they can academically prepare for college level work. With respect indicates that overcoming difficulties tutoring, one instructor working with one-to-one tutoring and his schools lack there are resources to provide instruction on such a personal level. Elementary and secondary schools usually offer remedial programs during normal school hours, but increasing numbers of schools offer after-school and summer school programs. These programs appear to be the most successful ones because participating students do not have to miss regular classroom instruction while attending their remedial course and thus benefit from the additional time spent in classes. English for specific purposes apply content-based principles and strategies in developing language proficiency for all specific disciplines. English for purposes or ESP is as a branch of English language teaching or ELT and referred as applied ELT as the aims and contents of any ESP course is based on specific needs of the learners. ESP or English for specific purposes involves teaching and learning the specific skills and language needed by particular learners for a particular purpose. The P in ESP is always a professional purpose as a set of skills that learners currently need in their work or will need in their professional careers. This broad definition can be taken to include business skills such as English for job hunting or presentations, but many ESP teachers see their field as distinct from mainstream business English. ESP contrasts with general English, which is aimed at a very wide range of learners. It also contrasts with business English, although there is considerable overlap between the two branches. A lawyer and a marketing, although there is considerable overlap between a lawyer and a marketing executive might both benefit from attending the same business English course, focusing on the generic skills they both need to work, such as writing an email or participating in a meeting, but they might get more from attending an ESP course in legal marketing, English, respectively, as this will focus more precisely on their needs. Definition of ESP by Dudley Evans, 1997. Absolute characteristics. ESP is defined to meet specific needs of the learners. 2. ESP makes use of underlying methodology and activities of the discipline it serves. 3. ESP is centered on the language appropriate to these activities in terms of grammar, lexis, register, study skills, discourse, and genre. Variable characteristics. 1. ESP may be related to or designed for specific disciplines. 2. ESP may use in specific teaching situations a different methodology from that of general English. 3. ESP is likely to be designed for adult learners either at a tertiary level institution or in professional work situation. It could, however, be for learners at secondary school level. 4. ESP is generally designed for intermediate or advanced students. Needs analysis in ESP. The view of Stevens. A. Restriction. Basic skills of understanding speech, speaking, reading, and writing. B. Selection, vocabulary, patterns of grammar, and function of language. C. Themes and topics. Themes, topics, situations, and univer- universes of discourse. D. Communicative needs. For communication, A. Learners' needs are E. Learners' needs are communicative ability, preparation for learners to carry out tasks, try to perform a role, Benson's example waiters, food technology, learners, teachers, and employers' involvement. Moon-based systematic approach needs analysis in ESP course design and two dimensions of needs analysis. A. Specification for the target level. B. Turning the information into an ESP syllabus. Sketch and drawings, summarizations for profile of communication needs. A. Personal information. B. Purpose. C. Setting. D. Interactional variables. E. Communicative way. F. Dialects. G. Target level. H. Events. I. K. Language curriculum for secondary school. Exhibit clear understanding of the design, development, and dissemination of a language curriculum using secondary or BSc or BEC and the K-12 curriculum of DepEd. Governance of the four-year high school education falls under the jurisdiction of the Bureau of Secondary Education BSE of DEX. Although secondary education is provided of free and public schools, participation rates has been inferior in comparison to primary education. BSE has a curriculum development division which coordinates and implements research projects on curriculum changes and innovations. There is also the staff development divisions for the training and development of teachers, administrators, and staff of the Bureau. The Population Education Unit is geared to provide high school students a better bureau. The, the Population Education Unit is geared to provide high school students a better grasp of population-related issues to enable them to make sound and responsible decisions. In 1993, DEX formulated a manual of information on secondary education of the Philippines where it specifies its missions, goals, and functions. The secondary education mission statement was to determine a complete, adequate, and integrated system of education, both formal and non-formal, to supervise and regulate appropriately all educational institutions and to develop and promote culture and sports in order to prepare educational institutions and develop and promote culture and sports in order to prepare the present and the next generation for life. And that's it for today.